Hello, little thing. Hello. Good.
Hey, Gizmo here. I'm just relaxing around camp and I want to show you something really cool. This is the Gizmo bush chair and it's probably the easiest chair that you could ever want to make. It's so simple, all you really need is a roll of paracord or some string and you can get away with not even doing that, and I'll show you that in a minute. So let's get on with this video. Hi, Gizmo here. I've got this little folding chair, and yeah, it's a great camp chair. But even there's times when I do not want to bring this with me because of the weight of it. It doesn't weigh much, but all those little things add up. So that's why I built this chair that I'm just about to show you. And it's pretty low. But sometimes if you've had a few, it's a bit hard to get out of. Oh. Now I've just started a new series, it's called Makin Stuff. This is it here, and I thought while I'm out in the bush, I'm actually making something while I'm out in the bush, so I might as well add this video to the Makin Stuff video site, because it's me making something. It's pretty simple, but it's still making something, and you might get a kick out of this. You might think it's the stupidest thing you've ever seen. I don't know, but I'm sitting here relaxed with the backrest in the middle of the bush at my campsite. It's just beautiful. Yeah, so yeah, hope you enjoy this video. Well, in order for me to make this Gizmo's bush chair, I'm going to need 3 things, possibly 4. 3 decent bits of wood, 3 sticks. I went and gathered some sticks. I'll show you what's involved next. I need to cut these sticks roughly shoulder height will do for this experiment. I'll get my saw out and we'll cut them. You don't actually need a saw if you can find sticks the right length, or break them off to the right length, but I've got my saw here, so I'll use it. Okay, one more like that. There we go. Okay, now I've got two sticks around shoulder length. This third stick I want it about shoulder width, and I've saved myself one extra step by grabbing this stick because it's got a little forked end, and that'll become apparent in just a second what that's for. So I need to cut this off about that long, shoulder width. Alright, what I'm going to attempt to do is to cut a V shape into it. And this will all become apparent in a minute. And that little V shape is kind of important in getting this to work, so I need two V shapes on the end of this stick. Right, the next thing I want to do is just chop some points onto these. Okay, one pointy stick. One more pointy stick. So pretty much what this is going to determine is the width of my chair, and these are the backrest of the chair. So if I can stick that on there, give me a guide on the size of chair that I want, I can start to just belt these into the ground. That angle. That's pretty much it. Okay, there we go. That's the start. The Gizmo bush chair, which is pretty much just a backrest for me to lean on. And what do you need to bring with you to make this chair possible? Well, the only thing really you need to bring with you is a roll of paracord or some string. That's it. Now I can get more elaborate later and show you more elaborate ideas, but for the time being, a piece of paracord or string. So this loop just slips over the top of this stick, pulls taut. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm setting up the backrest of the chair. Now I'll use the fork stick that I've made. I'll just put that in there and I'll wrap it around just once. Now that's holding that in place. Right, I'll try and move the camera so you can see the second side. Okay, now the second side, I'm going to put up into that notch that I made. I'm going to wrap the string around the top once, twist it around the bottom once, twist it around. Come over my stick, back, around and over the stick again. And just start sort of layering up over the stick a little bit, just so it holds the stick up. Doesn't have to be a fancy knot or anything, it's just going to hold it there. The trick is the next bit. Alright, now I'm going to stretch right across to the other side again. Loop it right around the stick, come back over and under, and this time I'm going to just twist the rope and make myself a slip knot. That makes a slip knot. Then I can put this rope through that slip knot and it'll act like a winch. When I draw back on it, it's going to really tighten up that knot. Okay, now all I need to do is to tie that off. And the top of my backrest is done. It's not beautiful, it's not like a piece of work of art, it's just, yeah, now I can just start wrapping the string around the back of that stick, make myself my backrest. And that is it. There it is. It mightn't look like much, but I tell you what, at the end of a long day, if you can sit down, you've got something to lean on, boy, that just makes so much difference. Instead of squatting down over a log like that, you can just lean back. Now I've got a chair with a backrest. How easy was that to make? So simple. So all you really need is probably 3 sticks, a length of paracord, and a rock or a log to sit on. And wow, this is just really comfortable sitting here like this. Now, while that mightn't seem like much the way it is at the moment, boy, you can do some good stuff with this. I'll show you now. I got my sleeping bag. I'm going to fold it in half. Throw it over the top. Now look at that. I've got a really comfortable lounge chair. That's just fantastic. Now I can just relax and chill. Awesome. Now, I said you needed a roll of paracord. Well, you don't really even need a roll of paracord to make this chair. You can just use, if you got a spare t-shirt or a pillowcase. Sometimes I take a pillowcase in the bush with me to use as a pillow. What you can do with a pillowcase is, for the backrest, I don't know if you can see this, but I've cut the 2 corners out of this pillowcase. I can shove a stick through there. Remember, the same thing can be done with a t-shirt. So I can shove that stick through there. I can shove the 2 long sticks down through there. I can shove 2 long sticks down through there, and essentially I've made exactly the same thing. I've got a backrest on my chair by just using a pillowcase. And you could stick this through the sleeves of your t-shirt and then down the sleeves of your t-shirt. Do exactly the same thing, and then you can use this for backrest. So you don't really even need a length of paracord. But yeah, it's just super simple. And sometimes, like me, when you're getting old, you just want to chill and relax when you're in camp. So that's the Gizmo bush chair. I hope you enjoyed this little short video of just showing you something simple out in the bush. See you on the next one. Bye. This is a golden orb spider. It's a pretty big one. I nearly walked into him.